What if I told you that the name Malawi comes from flames that once lit the night sky, and that behind that name was a powerful African empire, built on migration, tradition, iron, and royal bloodlines? This is the story of the Maravi Kingdom, a civilization that rose from migration and fell through conflict, trade, and invasion. Origins: a journey from Katanga. The story begins far from Malawi, in Katanga, in present-day Democratic Republic of Congo. From here, the ancestors of the Chewa people began a long migration southwards, but they did not arrive all at once. The Banda clan and other groups came first, around the 12th or 13th century. These early settlers are known as the Pre-Maravi. They settled at Msinja, near Kaphiri Hill, a sacred place that became the center of religion and rainmaking. At this time, power was not held by a king, but by a powerful priestess known as the Makewana. Later, another group arrived, the Phiri clan. They brought something new: kingship. Their leader was called the Kalonga, the supreme ruler. When they reached Msinja, they did not simply conquer. At first they tried, but after failing to destroy the sacred shrine, they did something remarkable. They integrated with the Pre-Maravi. The Kalonga took political power. The Makewana kept spiritual authority. This balance became the foundation of the Maravi state. But unity did not last forever. As the Maravi moved and expanded, conflicts began to emerge. A deadly dispute involving poison, called Mwavi, led to suspicion and division. Two important relatives of the Kalonga, Kaphiti and Lundu, broke away and founded their own kingdoms. Later, another major split occurred. A powerful royal figure named Undi left after a succession dispute, taking much of the royal family with him. This was a turning point. From one kingdom, the Maravi became a network of related states. The Maravi did not expand like most empires. They didn't just conquer lands. Instead, the Kalonga sent sons, brothers, relatives to establish new territories. Each leader ruled locally, but remained loyal to the Kalonga. They paid tribute, often in ivory. This created a decentralized empire, stretching across Malawi, Mozambique, and Zambia. The strength of Maravi came from its economy. They were masters of iron smelting, agriculture, craft production. At places like Mankamba, iron tools were produced in large quantities. They traded with Swahili merchants, Portuguese traders. Exports included ivory, iron tools, cotton, cloth. Imports included glass beads, copper, porcelain. Maravi became part of a global trade network. In the 17th century, a powerful Kalonga emerged. Kalonga Muzura. He expanded the empire, defeated rivals, and even worked with the Portuguese. But he also tried to resist them. In 1629, he attempted to drive the Portuguese out. He failed. Still, under his rule, Maravi reached its peak power and wealth. The Maravi state was held together not just by power, but by beliefs. One important ceremony was the Mlira ritual, where chiefs gathered to honor the spirit of the first Kalonga, said to appear as a snake. Society was matrilineal. Power passed through the mother's line. The Nyangu, mother or sister of the Kalonga, held great authority. Meanwhile, the Makewana priestess controlled rain-making rituals. At Kaphiri Hill, religion and politics worked together to maintain unity. But slowly, the system began to break down. In the 18th century, succession became unstable. Chiefs stopped obeying the Kalonga. Rivalries increased. The balance between Phiri rulers and Banda priests weakened. Then came external pressures, slave raids. The Yao chiefs began raiding communities, capturing people to sell into slavery. New trade routes. Foreign traders bypassed the Kalonga and dealt directly with local chiefs. Invasions. Groups like the Ngoni attacked and disrupted the region. The empire fragmented. Villages became independent, and often fought each other. In the late 1800s, the final chapter unfolded. The last Kalonga Sosola faced constant attacks and betrayal. He tried diplomacy, he tried alliances, but it wasn't enough. In the late 1860s, he was killed in battle. With his death, the Maravi Kingdom came to an end. But the story does not end there. The legacy of Maravi lives on in the name Malawi, the Chewa language, the matrilineal system. Even today, the Kalonga Gawa Undi in Zambia claims descent from this empire. And every year, at the Kulamba ceremony, chiefs gather across borders to honor this shared history. The Maravi Empire reminds us that Africa's past is not empty. It is powerful, complex, and deeply connected to who we are today. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, because African history deserves to be remembered.